JD's and Ottoman Boys and Burls, welcome back to the channel. And first things first, guys, I completely missed you. I'm sorry for missing an upload yesterday. I just couldn't find anything to truly talk about. I had a lot going on in life. Didn't want to rush out a video of nonsense so that you guys sit here and just listen to me blab on and on and on. But there's actually a topic that I wanted to touch on that a fellow creator in Decoy actually touched on. I hope I pronounced his name right. I never know how to pronounce it. And he says it so fast in his videos that I might have butchered it. But he's a fellow XDefiant content creator, makes really good content. Hopefully one day we can collab together and make something together because I think it'd be pretty fun. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notification bells so you guys never miss an upload. We upload almost every single day here on the channel. It means the world to me. And I'm going to plug it again. As much as it pisses people off, guess what? Shameless plug. There is a link to our Discord down in the comment section below and in the description. It is a fun place to be. I'm telling you, if you guys want to come over and have fun, this chat has turned into a full-on like autism festival. It's fucking ridiculous, but I love it. It's so much fun. So come on, hang out. But let's talk about today's discussion, and it's about 8 Thoughts. And if you don't know who that is, that's another creator. I know we're going on the roller coaster right now of creators, but he's a creator who I don't gel with. I don't like his content. He's negative. He's very just down on everything Call of Duty, everything life. I'm not that way. I'm pretty positive. I like to try to keep vibes up, but he's a negative person. But he talked about the lack of skill-based matchmaking might actually kill XDefiant, and he had a lot of people agreeing with him and a lot of other creators talking about it, and I wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on that because I've said it before that I think a lack of player base and a lack of SBMM combined could be an issue, but I want to talk about why I truly think the game will succeed rather than fail, because a lot of people believe with no SBMM, the game's actually going to fail, where I think that's probably one of its biggest selling points, that and alongside it being a free-to-play game. So let's jump into today's discussion. So first things first, to kind of put you guys in my mindset and explain where I'm coming from for like lack of player base plus no SBMM equal bad time, is kind of my thoughts are if the community is a niche kind of community and there's only specific amounts of people that play it and there isn't a vast amount of new players coming in daily, or at least the game can keeping concurrent players up, there is a potential that that niche community who is sweaty and competitive and just devote their lives to just XDefiant are going to find themselves in a position where the new players who are going through the welcome boot camp, whatever the hell it is, the new playlist, it's basically like I'm going to be frolicking through medals having fun while I'm in this welcome thing, and then I hit level 20 or whatever they're going to set the cap at, and next thing I know, I'm at the gates of hell and I'm playing against demons themselves. Now, I'm one to say that I don't think we should hold anyone's hand and give them any potential throughout the game, and one thing that I loved that Decoy said in his video was, you know, we all had that day one experience where we first started playing a game for the first time ever, and we were thrown to the wolves. Like, you know, when I was younger, I didn't just like pop out of the womb playing Call of Duty at a strategic level. I probably was brain dead running around like an idiot, but I was having fun. I can promise you that. So like where I am now in Call of Duty versus where I was when I was fat and 9 years old, it's not the same. So going along to 8 Thoughts kind of perspective on everything is, number one, he talked about how it missed its window of opportunity and the game's dead and no one's going to play it and whatever the hell he was going on and on about. And he said basically that the competitive side of the sweaty kids and everything are going to kill the game. And people aren't going to want to play the game because all these sweaty players are playing it and everything. And now, I'm one to firmly believe that the implementation of a ranked mode in any game that has a casual and a ranked position does take away the sweaty players out of the casual mode, leaving it more fun, more relaxing, and just kind of a down-to-earth experience. That has been proven across the board in Call of Duty, in other games that are ranked, but like more specifically, my most recent kind of thing that I've noticed that in is in Warzone. We'll play Ranked Resurgence, and it is like, I mean, World War III is happening. You're hiding in, you know, one building, there's 30 teams left in Zone 2 somehow, you're like crapping your pants. It's fun as hell, don't get me wrong, but I can tell you from experience, going over and playing just public match Resurgence is the most peaceful and just calming experience in Warzone compared to ranked mode. Once you've gotten into those ranked modes, you've earned your ranks and kind of grind through them, you kind of learn that like, hey, this shit gets pretty intense pretty quick. Like, it's a vast difference between the players who are trying their asses off and the people who are just trying to have fun. Now, one thing I have said many times, XDefiant is free to play. XDefiant is a first-person shooter. Those are two things that lead to a recipe of just beautiful chef kiss style games because, number one, free to play, anyone can play it. You don't have to pay $70, you don't have to drop a kidney out of your body just to play it. And number two, first person shooters are probably the most simple games out there. You just aim and shoot. Now, yes, there are abilities. And one thing we're going to touch on real quick when it comes to abilities, there's been a lot of people in the comment section that are like, this game would be so dope if they removed abilities that add in kill streaks. No, No, we need to have a niche in this game. There needs to be something creative about this game. I do not want a Call of Duty clone. Exactly. Leave the abilities. They are not groundbreaking. They are not game-breaking in any way. They are not something that completely changes the game in any broken way. They're a necessity to this game because they're unique. We don't need to remove that shit, and please, never add kill streaks, because that just is stupid. We don't need kill streaks in XDefiant, please. No. But, rant over. Going along with everything is like having that competitive kind of like esports scene inside of XDefiant is definitely going to take away some of that stress for casual players. And I've said it before, having a boot camp, having a welcome playlist like that is definitely going to be something that's great. There's going to be SBMM kind of developed inside of that so that new players who are bottom of the barrel players that might not know what they're doing, that don't know how to play it, they at least have some time to grind and level to at least get a kind of comprehensive idea of what they're doing. They finally get to take off their training wheels and fly out on their own, and if they fall, they fall. If they keep going, they keep going. That's what's going to happen after those boot camps, and love it or hate it, that's how it's going to go without SBMM. Now, I'm a firm believer, like 100% from the bottom of my heart believer, that XDefiant is going to succeed. Many people think it's going to flop because it's missed its window or something's going wrong with it, and I've said this and I sound like a broken record repeatedly saying this on this channel, but I truly think XDefiant is something that's unique, something that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be something that is different than what we're used to in the first-person shooter genre, just like Valorant was when it came out, and I think that there's a potential having cross-platform and everything like that with different kind of inputs and input-based matchmaking and kind of hitting the nail on the head in all the aspects of a game that, like, we want to see. It has everything you'd like to see in other video games, and they're trying to tie it all into one. And done properly, I think it will be a very, very successful game, and we'll know soon enough. We're like 6 weeks away. I mean, it's already midway through February, which is insane to think. But honestly, we're getting closer and closer every single day to the launch of this game, and honestly, I think it's gonna be fun. So my main concern of the SBMM, like I said, lack of players plus no SBM equals bad time, but anything kind of marginal that's a decent player base with new features, new content, all sorts of stuff like that leads to replayability, leads to people coming back, and the one thing that I think is also going to really help this is a prestige mode. The idea of being able to just grind a game, earn levels, prestige, and show off how much of a life you don't have outside of video games is just so fucking cool to me. Like, I just can't wait to sit there and just grind out this game on stream for you guys and just make content on it and know that people at home are looking at me like, wow, you don't have a life. But that's fine because it's fun, and that's what I'm hoping XDefiant's going to be able to fulfill inside of my heart, is fun. So that's kind of today's video. Happy Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we kind of have been rambling a little bit here and there on XDefiant. We don't have a ton of news or information. I expect that to change very soon. At least, I hope it does. I mean, that's crazy if it doesn't. But I love you guys to death. I appreciate all the love and support recently here on the channel. You guys have been crazy. It has been a wild, wild time. If you guys want to, there'll be a link also down in the description, shameless plug again, to my Twitch channel. We're going to start going live more often there in the evenings. It's going to be hit or miss for the first couple like weeks and stuff until we kind of get the groundwork set back up for it and everything. So if you guys want to come hang out, best way to do that is head over to the Discord, shameless plug again, and head to that Discord, and then whenever I'm live, I post it in there, we talk about it, or if you just see me live on Twitch, come on over. So like I said, love you guys to death, appreciate all the love and support. You guys are beautiful, one of a kind, and you guys know exactly how it's going out of here. Until next time, boys.
Deuces.